Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're having a look at a very interesting casual Tycoon game. This is Moose Miners, and the premise, basically, is that you run a mining operation that is staffed by moose. It's a little bit of a strange one. Let's jump into things. As ever, I'll explain exactly what the heck is happening. Unfortunately for the story, however, I'm not able to tell you because I have absolutely zero idea what the heck is going on. So yeah, this is a management game. This is a Tycoon game where you play as the character that is in charge. We got our moose over here, our one and only moose miner at the moment. Big saw in the front, little carty in the back, little hard hat on just for, safety purposes. Anyway, the moose will deposit whatever they mine from this sort of ore field over here, and boy oh boy, it's a big old ore field. I don't know why these little things are poking around there, but that's fine. Anyway, this ore field goes on for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. I should say this is a pre-release demo build of the game, so I suspect a lot of things are going to change. However, the premise is this. We're running this moose back and forwards here. Happy days. The gem, after it has been mined, hops down this slide and very sort of jankily in a couple of frames just boops down to the bottom. It then goes through this big sort of shredder thing, gets turned into mushy paste, gets deposited onto this pallet, and then it goes into this cart thing, which goes between two portals when we click the send storage button. And boom, that's how we get ourselves a little bit of cheddar at the end of the day. How much did that yield us? Like 20-something bucks? It's not too bad, all things considered. Anyway, what we need to do is we need to build up a decently large, big-size mining operation, and we can do that by getting ourselves a whole bunch of upgrades, including, first of all, by getting some additional miners. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be getting more grinders. We're going to be increasing the speed. I think getting as many additional miners as we possibly can in the first instance is probably a good idea. Now, these miners will all kind of just do their own thing. They'll all sort of gravitate towards the nearest available gem. I can point out, by the way, the value of the gems are such. The further up the gem tree we go, more valuable the gems get. As I say, it's very, very basic at the moment. There's nothing too special about this. I've got to imagine that there's going to be a bunch of things that get changed up with regards to how this looks over the course of development, because at the moment it's pretty sort of similar. But look at this, we're already starting to come up against the bottleneck here. Now, if we jump down into this section, we can adjust the grind settings. Let's get that away. And what we can do is we can think about getting some grinder left or grinder right. Now, there's no specific difference. Grinder left just adds a grinder on the left, and then a grinder on the right adds a grinder on the right. They still cost the same, and as far as I understand, all of the moose, they just drop off the resources at either whichever ramp is nearest, or whichever ramp is nearest and also has space to be processing the gems. So that's fine. Anyway, this moose situation is clearly not good enough. Now, I am going to increase the capacity on all of these. That's a pretty decent thing to do. We're going to send the storage away, and now we should have the capacity of... We should have a capacity of 2 on each of them. Now, I will say it is a little bit finicky to select what you want to upgrade, and sometimes it doesn't work perfectly, but there is basically a little overview right over here that shows us the minimum stats, the average stats, and the max stats. So we can choose to upgrade like one singular... We can choose to upgrade one singular vehicle if indeed we want to. Like, we can upgrade the capacity... There we go. Like, maximally upgrade the capacity on you. And now, has that upgraded them all, or just this one? It is upgraded... Yep, there we go. Literally just this one. So that is just something that we need to bear in mind. It's not a particularly big deal. It's just a little bit finicky to make sure that everything is getting upgraded at the time that we want it to be upgraded. So, we've got the ramps, we've got the grind speed. That's all looking good. Let's continue to send the storage. I should point out that there's a limit with the storage. So the way that it works, and this isn't a super good way of visually displaying things. But we've got the gems. They come down here into the grinder, and then they're stored on this pallet in liquid form. I don't understand how that works. And then they're moved into this minecart thing. We can store up to 64 units of smushed rock, and I believe that as long as the carts are anywhere here, they will just sort of teleport in. I don't know if it's collecting from this tile over here, but it should. There we go. Okay, apparently that did. I don't understand why the cart sometimes decides not to go the full way up. Maybe it's because it only goes as far as the highest loaded pallet. Whatever the case, I'm sure this is all going to get worked out. The reason I'm playing this game is because I am very, very interested in the concept, and I'm kind of digging it. Like, it's an unbelievably cool concept. It's really, really great. Now, let's start getting some upgrades. Let's start getting some upgrades sorted. I think I'm going to get more miners. Let's get as many miners as we possibly can. And then let's just absolutely crank the capacity and also the saw speed. There we go. Okay, so currently we can see that the carry capacity, the minimum that we've got is 2 units. The average is 2.8, and the maximum is 10. That is the one that I upgraded quite substantially. Also, the storage, whenever it is filled up to the brim, it will just move on by itself. That is completely fine as far as I'm concerned. That is good. Now, as well as the gem values thing over here, we've also got some upgrades over here as well. These are just sort of big upgrades that are not specifically applied to either the miners or the grinders. At the moment, we can only do additional rails. I don't believe that we can do any of these at the moment. However, you've got to imagine that there's going to be about 1 billion other sort of intermediary upgrades as well that we're going to be able to take advantage of. Right, let's get 2 additional miners. And then, honestly, I'm thinking that we are probably going to see if we can try and maybe crank the grind speed, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. There is a very, very expensive upgrade here, storage point. Now, at the moment, we've only got 1 singular storage point. I think that means we can only store 1 unit of smushed... 1 unit of smushed rock on these pallets. Don't quote me on that, though. I might be completely off base with that. But you know what? It's okay as far as I'm concerned. This is looking pretty good. Speed of the tracks, 8 meters per second. Load speed, 20 per second. Cart count, 2. I think if we're able to get rails, then that's going to increase our speed a little bit. So we're definitely going to try and aim for that. It's also probably just as easy for me to get additional grinders because, yeah, I mean, look at that. It works perfectly. See, it looks like the carts can only load up from 4 pallets at any one time, which is a little bit of a shame, to be honest. But that's okay. Right, what do I want to boost? I'd love to boost carry capacity. Carry capacity is pretty important. Speed, saw speed. I'm gonna keep on boosting that. Go, go, go. I think ideally we want to be getting as we want to be moving these storage units as far as we possibly can. Yeah. Yeah, so keep it coming. We'll manually bring them in. There we go. There definitely looks to be like more units like sort of at this side, but again, I'm not sure how it works. It's not super apparent. Right, we have unlocked some new cart upgrades. We can increase the cart speed, storage amount, load speed, cart count. For 500 bucks, we can get a brand new cart. I am super interested in getting an additional cart. I think that would be pretty freaking fantastic. Do we save up for a cart, or do we just go for speed? You know what? Go for speed. Let's increase speed. Anything that we do right now feels that it's having an absolutely huge impact. It really, really does. Let's keep sending this cart as regularly as we possibly can. Do I need more grinders? Honestly, no. Let's not worry about grinders right now. Let's just keep on sending the carts. It'd be nice if we had, like, a way to automate this. I don't know whether it's an upgrade that we could get in the upgrade panel, but it'd be nice to say, hey, you know, cart the parts every 3 seconds, because at the moment, I think it's just absolutely worth my time just to send it off immediately, because that means it can loop back around and pick up even more resources. Yeah, again, the physics of this is a little bit confusing, but hey-ho. I mean, we seem to be making a tremendous amount of money, and the cart is basically filling up to about 50% capacity every time. Every time we loop the darn thing. So, I don't really think that we can complain too much, to be honest. We obviously are not super far into the pink gems. There's a few... Ooh, there's a few really juicy... Ooh, look at that. Orange, yellowy sort of gems over there. That's very interesting indeed. Let's get an upgrade. Let's get an additional cart. Let's freaking go. We can store up to 128 now. We got loads of extra carts. Holy cow. Okay. That, or should I say holy moose, that's good. Let's increase the speed of the grinders, because I think that's the biggest bottleneck that we have at the present moment. Do I need more grinders? No, I don't want to get more grinders. It would be cheaper, but I think we want to focus on the... quality and speed of our specific grinds. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Okay, that's great. Let's bump this. Let's bump this as much as we possibly can. So everything should be running at 40 RPM at the moment. Now, we can upgrade these individually if we want to, or alternatively, we can upgrade them all at, you know, for 320. I think we're going to upgrade them all. I'm going to try and sort of like stick to general upgrades across the piece, just so that we can keep things a little bit more consistent. That's at least going to be my my plan. Now, I think grinding wise, we're mostly under control. There is maybe a little bit of a need to get, you know, some additional specific speed upgrades over here at the extremities. So I've sped up this one. So that now does 240 RPM, whereas everything else just does 60. Okay, you know what? Maybe targeted upgrades like that is a decent enough idea. Increase the speed of the cart a little bit. Sure, we'll do that twice. And then, yeah, we basically cleared our backlog. That's honestly not too bad at all. Now, bear in mind, we are going to be doing some... We're going to be doing some long-distance mining very shortly. It's going to start taking a lot of time. It's going to start taking a lot of time just to get between the resource that we're mining and the sort of stacking area. So that's something that we're going to want to consider. We're maybe going to want to increase speed before we increase anything else. Although speed is going to cost 910 bucks to do. Now, that's probably because all of the speed is exactly the same. Yeah, if we have a little look here, we can see 4.2 meters per second. However, the carry capacity, we're still upgrading the carts that haven't been upgraded to the max 10. Although, we know that that's only 1. I'm going to increase saw speed. Let's do saw speed, and then let's do saw speed again. Because I think that would be good. And then let's do capacity. We'll also throw down, like, a few miners as well. How quickly is this filling up? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think we got a good setup. We got a good setup going here. We got a really good setup. I think we want to get more... We want to get more miners. We can increase capacity a couple of times before we run into real sort of like financial burden. There we go. Everything is equalized. That's good. Saw speed. Let's get that up to snuff. And speed as well. Beautiful. That's all looking good. I think we're pretty happy with how this is all looking. What do I need? More miners, more saw speed, more capacity? I think capacity is probably the benefit, right? Doesn't sound very sexy to say, hey, we're going to increase the capacity of all of these little trailer things. But I think it's best because it means that we're getting more bang for our buck for every single journey. Have we hit a... No, we haven't hit a Yellowstone yet. I'm interested in a Yellowstone, though. Yeah, saw damage, saw speed, saw damage. That's something that I'm interested in. I don't know what saw damage actually... So, saw speed is how fast they rotate versus saw damage is how much damage they do. I mean, I'm not super familiar with the difference. I mean, I guess it's a good upgrade just because, I mean, probably is. I don't feel like we need any more upgrades to the carts. I will say, like, we're not exactly completely fine in terms of processing, but we're not exactly bad. Right. What am I looking for here? Capacity. Capacity's good. Capacity's good. Saw speed. I kind of want to save up for saw damage, but alternatively, get saw speed. Then let's get capacity. We'll get one more capacity, and then we're going to get one more miner as soon as we possibly can. I think I'm going to crank up this end one as well. There we go. Crank that up just like once or twice. Because of the capacity increases that we're now seeing. It's starting to sort of show, because a lot of trucks are dropping them off at the end ones. So I think you cranked up to 240. So 240 RPM on each end, and then basically everything else at a slower speed in the middle. Right. You. Excellent. And more miners. Yep, that's good. I think we just need more miners now, more than anything else. Send the storage. Send it. There we go. I realize the capacity of these is absolute garbage, but that's okay. Let's get one additional miner, and then we will focus on upgrading capacity of them all. Speed, capacity. Speed, capacity, let's go. All we need to do is hit one of these rocks. There we go. Capacity up to 60. What's the min? 6 still? One more, we can get it up to 7. Speed as well. That's very important. Okay. Again, yeah, the distance that everybody is covering now is a little bit more substantial, but at least all of my miners are on the sort of same page here. It's quite nice. Saw speed needs to be upgraded ever so slightly, and then we're gonna be there. How much does it cost to increase? How much does it cost to increase like one person's saw damage? Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. I guess we'll upgrade like one. Yeah, I suppose we could upgrade like one or two saw damage, right? What's the average now? Average is 1.15. It's not a lot, is it? It's not a lot. But I do want to get to the point where we're basically like continuously refilling this cart every time we load up. And you know what? We're honestly not far away from that. Quite a satisfying place to be. Capacity, saw speed. You know what? Give me saw speed. Give me saw speed on everybody. It takes us up to 82.3 RPM. Happy days. Capacity, this will take everybody up to 9. And if we do it one more time, then everybody's going to get up to that magical 10 number, which is quite nice. God, we're so close to that. We're so close to that magical stone right there. And then also, what is this? 10? There's $10 stones in there. That's fine. And then upgrade of rails is 5,000. Yeah, it's a real question of do we get more miners or do we get more... You know what? Go capacity. Go capacity. Give me the capacity all up to 10. That's good. I feel like that's a decent place for us to be. Anything else that we get, with the exception of miners, is going to cost an absolute arm and a leg. We should probably do miners then, shouldn't we? How are we doing in terms of the cart here? We still have extra space here. So as long as this cart isn't like continuously going, then there's still more work to be done. Right. Soul damage, 1,700 bucks. Is that what I'm after? That would take everybody up to 2. Would that make a significant difference? I honestly couldn't say. Capacity cost 4,300. I mean, to be brutally honest, that is not happening. That is not happening at all. You know what? Give me saw speed. Sure, we'll do saw speed. 91.45 RPM. It's a very random odd number there, but that's okay. We are managing to keep track with the 2 grinders. That's good. That's good. That's good. Right. Don't need any upgrades here. That's fine. Any additional upgrades? Any additional upgrades that I can get? Just regular drive speed is probably next. 1,300. I'm going to get 3 additional miners. There we go. Get them. Excellent. One more. Yeah. Whatever. We don't need to worry about that too much. Probably just more miners in general rather than anything else. And I keep upgrading capacity, but that's okay. Oh, we're so close. Look at that. Look at that. That is going to give us literally a bounty. An absolute huge bounty. In fact, we're not too far away from both of those. Saw speed. Take the next miner as well. And we'll do one more as well. Keep sending that storage. Keep sending that storage. That's what we want to do. We can upgrade by 10 at a time if that's what we want to do. I don't think I particularly need to do that at the moment. It's not required. There we go. Look at that. You're driving fast specifically because yeah, whatever. You're driving fast, but you're only carrying one singular bit of gem. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen flipping soon. I think this is part of the reason that I want to get more miners. Because more miners means that we're gonna be able to get there quicker. Let's go capacity. I think capacity is definitely the most important upgrade. Capacity. In my limited experience, that's what it feels like anyway. There we go. Okay, so everything is on the same level of capacity. We can carry up to 10. That's really good. Now it's just a matter of how fast we get from A to B and how fast we extract the gems. But everything can carry 10. That's good. There we go. Saw speed, a couple of additional upgrades as well there. That would be good. Honestly, this process is pretty good. I feel like we don't need more than whatever this is. 8 grinders. 8 grinders, the 2 at the end. Pretty jacked. Other than that, we're fine, really, aren't we? No big deal at all. It's kind of being offset by the fact that these trucks are traveling a lot further. There we go. Saw speed. Everybody's upgraded on saw speed. Yeah, definitely being offset by the fact that these trucks are traveling a lot further. Therefore, the grinders have got a lot longer in between grinding sessions to... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Can I... Saw damage? Saw damage? Saw speed? Saw speed? I guess it takes a little longer to mine this stuff. That's okay. I'll give you the kit that you need to do the job. That's fine. I mean, if you get me $1,000, that's A-okay with me. I'll keep cranking your saw speed, buddy. Oh, look at that. 1,000. That's $1,000 rock in the back of that thingy right there. How it's gonna work on this grind system, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Also, I don't know if this truck is going to prioritize mining this rock in the future. I know you're mining it right now, and you're doing a grand job. But when your trailer's got 10 resources in the back, what does that mean? What does that mean going forward? I have absolutely no idea. Let's get some additional carts. So waiting. There we go. There we go. It's good. 29 miners. You know what? Let's go for 30. Let's go for 30. Call it there, and then we'll just focus on getting the upgrades. Storage amount. Cart count, storage amount, load speed. Load speed doesn't seem necessary at the moment. I mean, we're actually fine for everything. Oh, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, can I increase your capacity? Can I increase your capacity by 1? Even by 1 would be great. It's the most expensive upgrade we've seen. Where's the next big rock? Over there. There's one very close over there. That's really, really nice. Okay. I mean, look. You're gonna make me so much flipping money. You're gonna make me so much flipping money as soon as you get here. Now we could pick you up. We could pick you up and tell you to drive back home. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Let's get our one last thingy over there. Oh, look. Yes, you're on the way. You're on the way home. Let's see exactly what you do here. Okay. So you go to the edge. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, it's all been loaded into the first 2 cars. Oh, look at that! Thousands and thousands and thousands. Oh, flippin' heck. That made us like 5 grand. Okay, well, we do have the rails upgrade. Does the rails upgrade actually matter, though? I mean, serious question. I mean, it looks really cool, but, I mean, you know, I'm not being funny, but, like, the rails system, you know, the system that we've got at the moment is pretty okay. Let's get everything upgraded to be level. And then let's sort of take a judgment call on what we want to do. There you go. Saw speeds. Or we could just get, like, loads of additional miners. How are we doing here? We're able to load pretty fast. Storage amount, speed. I mean, there's so much. Cart count. I mean, we could probably add another one if we added additional grinders. We have 10,000 bucks in the bank. That's ludicrous. That's absolutely ludicrous. Okay. Give me saw damage twice. Give me saw speed. And then we'll maybe get regular speed. There should be... That should give us like a, you know, a materially substantial improvement in our ability to get things done. Increase your damage and increase your speed as well. The quicker we're able to get this rock out of the ground, the better. Okay. Let's get 2 additional grinders, 4 additional grinders. 2, 3, 4. So, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that should allow us to get... That should allow us to get more carts. I don't know if we're going to have to get 1 upgrade or 2 to increase that to the total length there, but whatever the case, that is a-okay with me. This needs to get upgraded, yeah. That needs to go up to 240. Don't know where this is going, but that's okay, I guess. It's traveling up. It's traveling up here somehow. Okay, nice. Seems to load up pretty fast. Okay, 2 additional carts. That's nice. That will make a difference. Looks like we need to get 1 additional upgrade. 1,500 is very, very achievable. And in fact, I believe that train had a few... where's our trains? Oh, where's our trains that have got yellows? Oh, we're mining 3 yellows at the same time. Holy heck, this is juicy. This is juicy. I think I would like to get... First of all, you upgraded. Let's get you upgraded a little bit so we've got a little bit more speed here. Just at the end. And then I would like to get an additional few carts. We're about to start mining some blues, by the way. Blues giving us 10 bucks a piece. Definitely very nice. Something that I'm very, very interested in seeing happen. A little bit overdue. Yeah, I think that there could probably be something done about the distribution and the way that this all sort of works. Because at the moment, I basically have 2 grinders that are working overtime. And all of the other grinders are working part-time. If at all. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, what a hero. What an absolute hero. Look at that. Okay, we're going to see a little cash injection here. This is going to be, you know, it's going to be a little. It's not going to be spectacular. But there we go. Yeah, so there's basically no reason to upgrade any of these, like, grinders in the middle. Because they just sort of you know, they do what they do. We've only upgraded the 2 at the end here, and that has worked fine. Not a big deal at all. We are making big yellow money. I think that's probably the technical way of putting it. Big yellow money right now. I would like to get these rails. Let's go do the rails. Ooh, okay. What does that give us? Minecart speed, minecart count. How does that work? Rail length. What does that mean? I would love to know what that... I'd love to know what that means. Minecart speed, minecart count, rail length. Can we like load... Can we load rails onto like not sure about that one. We can definitely like get rails somewhere, but I don't know where we're supposed to get them. Well, either way, that's good. At least we've done it now. That's quite nice. Right. So what do I want to get? More miners? You know what? Let's get like this many miners. Let's freaking go. That we basically just doubled, right? We doubled the number of miners that we got. Let's increase speed. Let's increase capacity. And honestly, we're about to go absolutely bonkers. Oh, look, we've got our first blues. We got our first blues. Okay, that is going to feel really, really good. Not quite as good, obviously, as the yellows, but it feels pretty darn good nonetheless. This is filling up pretty much instantly. Yeah, okay. Not sure what we're supposed to be doing with the rails. Is there something on the map? No. Not as far as I'm aware. Wow, look at that. That's a whopper. There's a lot more interesting colored gems the further in we go. As you'd expect. I feel like we've barely even scratched the surface. Right, how quickly is this filling up? Basically half a train. Storage amount? That's got to give us just more storage, right? Storage point? Storage point? I think that's how many are on the pallets, but I'm just not too sure. I really want to see how this works, but I can't figure it out. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, let's have a little look here. Select all the carts. Let's go capacity upgrades. Saw damage upgrades. Nice. Saw speed upgrades to get everybody up to snuff. And then, are we mining mostly blues now? We must be almost mining mostly blues. There is one yellow left to extract over there. That's not too bad. Do I maybe need to get more... Maybe if I get more grinders. What about that? Sure, get more grinders over here. Does that make a difference? Does that allow me to get minecarts? You'd imagine that the rails have got, you know, something connected to something else. I need to make... Oh yeah, you need to be upgraded, don't you? There we go. You're pretty stacked now. That's kind of cool. Cart count, I can definitely get more carts. Increase the speed a little bit. Sure, why the heck not? This is looking very, very funky. But it looks good. It looks good. It feels good. Get more carts. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Blues. I mean, I feel like maybe there's a strategy. Forget the blues. Forget the blues. Just, like, try and strategically mine for the yellows. Maybe, like, expanding along is really, like, what we need to do. Kind of think that it is, honestly. I really want to figure out how these minecarts, this minecart system works. Yeah. Pick up miners, move them over here. I don't know if you're going to want to mine over here, but that would be my advice. Mine over here. This is a better place to go. $320. You're not far off making this work, are you? Video game. It's good. This is a much better, more prosperous area to mine. Go pick up you, move you over here. That's fine. Don't get me wrong, you know, blues are fine. But everything else is better. I really want to figure out how these rails work. And yet, I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's perplexing. Right, miners. Anything else? Cart count, speed, storage amounts. Yeah, see, I don't think anything is going to make a huge difference. Storage point. I do want to know what that does. This is absolutely wild, by the way. We're pretty much at capacity here, I think. But we seem to be we seem to be managing. Albeit only just. And now we're actually getting to the... Yeah, we're getting to the good stuff here. Right, give me saw speed, 1 upgrades. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Is it seriously worth me just getting more of these? I think it is, you know. Okay, crank the speed up to 240. That's fine. Keep sending the storage. Keep sending the storage basically on cooldown. Got some yellows in here. Nice, 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 nice. Minecarts. Is there like a point that we need to get to be able to use the minecarts? There might very well be. I feel like the minecarts are going to come out straight here, you know? So, like, maybe we just need to go a little bit deeper for it to actually count. I think that must be it. I think that must be it. It's not super obvious, however. Right, this is gonna need to get jacked a little bit more. Go, keep it coming. 16,000, by the way. Feeling very, very, very affluent right now. Storage amount. Cart count. What would storage point give me here? It would be... I mean, it would be fine. It would be 41,000. Yeah, a measly 41,000. Storage points 1. I want to see what storage points 2 does. I would love to see that. Yeah, no other upgrades that we can get. Miner cart for 1,000,000. Miner helmets. Oh, man. Minecarts versus rails. Yeah, I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference. Ooh, hold on. Rail length. 5. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, looky here. Oh, boy. Okay, that's how we do it. Oh, look at this. Okay. This does something. Oh, yes. Now we're talking here. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, I have no idea how we upgrade this. But this is perfect. This is how we deposit our thingies. I mean, it's a horrifically inefficient system. Horrifically inefficient. Minecart speed, minecart counts. Okay, maybe it's not that inefficient, actually. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so this is gonna... This is how we, like... I mean, this is absolutely transformative for us. There we go. Okay, so... Okay, you need to get absolutely upgraded. Holy cow, that's a mission critical upgrade to get. But it's pretty cool. In fact, it's really cool. You should probably get upgraded as well, since you're the nearest drop-off point now. Nice. Okay, I see. Okay, so minecarts really are like an extended sort of point. And we can just keep on extending it. Okay, so we're probably going to need to get, like, yeah, this one. It's actually pretty cheap, you know? Extend this out here. Minecart speed, minecart counts. Barely cost us anything. But that's going to be 2. We'd obviously need to make sure that this is appropriately juiced. But that's easy enough. It's easy enough for us to do. Nice. Okay, so that will make blue extraction, I mean, now totally viable. And it'll just allow us to keep upgrading as we go. Yeah, that is something else. That's really, really good. And it means that we don't just have to keep expanding out, you know, this side. And in fact, we can just take all of these, pick them up, put them down here, and instead of mining the nearest stuff that they're gonna mine from, they should hopefully just mine stuff up here. And that is, of course, gonna be blue and therefore more valuable. Probably worth me getting a minecart system out here. Again, we don't want to be mining any pinks unless, of course, they actually go to a yellow. There we go. Pick them up, move them over here. Pick them up, move them over here. Beautiful. Oh, fantastic. This is great. Okay, cart count. This is a little bit of a funky setup here. You gotta be honest. Also, we are maximally filling all of our storage pretty much instantaneously. That's kind of huge. This storage point. I want to know what this storage point does. Are we instant? We're near enough instant, aren't we? Yeah, we're pretty darn close to being instant. Give me 2 additional carts. Like 3 additional carts. That'll take us to pretty close. Load speed we can still upgrade for 20k. I really want to see what this extra storage point does. 576. We get 1 more cart count. That's going to allow us to extend all the way down here. Loading speed is honestly not a problem. Kind of figured it would be more of a problem, but it's kind of not. It's kind of not at all. Here we go. More minecarts. More minecart speeds. Rail length, minecart count as well. Yeah, clearly we need to get more because there's a little bit of a log jam up here. Yeah. We should probably like we should probably try and have like 2 next to each other. So when one is in operation, I can buy bits of 10, can't I? Yeah. Minecart counts, minecart speeds. There we go. Yeah, so if we have one or 2 next to each other, then that should sort of keep us perpetually busy. Holy cow! Storage amount is going to cost me 550,000. That's absolutely bananas. Storage point is going to cost 7.1 million now. Okay, I don't know what I upgraded to do that. Grinder right is going to cost 8,500. Speed is going to cost 8,000. Flippin' heck! What have I done? I suppose maybe it's this one that's just very, very upgraded. Well, either way, I can't lie. It's pretty satisfying. Storage point, though. Yeah, that's never going to happen. That's absolutely never going to happen. Oh, it's because it's 10. It's because I'm trying to build 10. It's because I'm trying to build 10. Right, let's see if we can try and get storage point upgraded. That's probably the only other thing that I would like to see tested. Either way, this system is looking brilliant. You guys are all going to end up going over here. Sorry, buddy. There is an absolute 0% chance that I want to continue to mine pinks. We should be mining blues at all times. How did you fill up with not being out the... Okay, whatever. We can upgrade load speed. I don't particularly want to upgrade load speed. We can increase speed. I mean, that doesn't cost us anything at all. 640 units. How quickly is that going to fill up? Wowzers. Instantaneously. And that's all blue as well, basically. I mean, there's a few pinks that sort of thrown in, you know, here and there. Cash per second is pretty satisfying. Pretty satisfying right now. Right, yeah, so these minecart systems are, I mean, absolutely incredible. Give me additional rail length. I mean, the rail length is almost like a negligible cost. There we go. Nice. Rail length. Count. Cart count is probably more important than anything else. Rail length. Cart counts. Can you just imagine, like, massive long trains sort of, like, snaking into the middle of nowhere? That's going to be pretty darn satisfying, that's for sure. You can sort of see, like, where the vehicles are starting to prioritize, like, mining now because of the way that I've designed the minecart system here. Honestly, very okay with it. Very okay with it. Go. Mine over here. Great. Yeah. I mean, it's all looking good. We've not had yellow for a while, have we? No, there's a few yellows. There's a few yellows here. But we can definitely, like, try and prioritize, like, specific areas with yellows. Definitely something that I'd be interested in doing. Right. Select all of these. Storage point, 41,000. Let's see what that actually does. As I say, my suspicion is that it increases the pallet at the end here. And it allows us to store more goop on the other side. Let's send off this storage now. Send it off early. No point in wasting time. Just give me the cash. Give me the cash. Nice. Okay, 41k. Let's do it. Okay, so it's literally just doubled the pallet, which means that we can store more stuff here. Let's send this off, see how it works. So can we store 2 resources instead of 1, I guess? Maybe that's how it works? I'm not sure. I don't think that that is even close to being a value for money upgrade. But that doesn't particularly matter. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up right about now. Moose Miners, ladies and gents. This is one to keep an eye on if you're interested in tycoon games, management games, idle games, that sort of play style. We barely got through any of it. There are a few upgrades, obviously, in the game at the moment. We've pretty much explored all of them, I would say, so probably not much point in playing the demo past this point. However, you know, definitely keep an eye out for the full game, which I'm assuming is going to have a bunch of additional stuff that you're going to be able to, you know, use to take your moose miners to the next level. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching, folks. My name's Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time.